So I have a battery voltage monitor on the Daytona. Time I did something like that to the Tiger 1200. I don't like leaving it on the optimizer all the time, as my new battery only lasted 2 years. So this time I only want to put it in the optimizer when it needs it. And that's what I do at the Daytona now here. And this LED tells me I'm getting fairly weak on the old battery. Then I'll plug it into the optimizer there. And it's just on an amber light here now because it's gone through a test routine. But I'm going to put the same on the Daytona 1200. So ideally I want it on a circuit that's connected to the battery all the time. Well, not ideally, I do. I want it to connected to the battery all the time. And that front port is a great one for that. So all I have to do, excuse me. So all I have to do is mount this LED somewhere, and this is looking like a great candidate because I'm going to wire it into this port that's permanently connected to the battery. So while there's nothing drawing on this port, this will give me an accurate description of the battery health depending on its voltage. And then when it starts going, blinking red, I know I'll stick it into the optimizer then. So let's take this top off. So the main thing here is to see if I've got any depth in anywhere, because I need a little bit of a depth for that bezel. There should be some left or right of that, I'd say. Here we are. So by the looks of it, right at the front, left or right, because that'll sit a bit proud of the tank and go down that way, so I'll have some space there. And I notice this is where my dealer has wired in my pad tank ring. So I'm going to somehow tap in to their connection there, that connection there. Good. Oh, I've just had a brilliant idea. Instead of permanently wiring this in, what I should do is wire this in. Where are you? I shall wire this in to a mini DIN socket, and I'll plug that directly into there, and this can just be hanging loose like so. I don't need to permanently wire that in at all. Okay, I've temporarily rigged up my battery monitor. So my mini DIN with screw terminals, so I just wire that temporarily. What's it telling me? Okay, saying the battery's in fair condition. This hasn't been on an Optimate for probably a week or so, but the battery's still okay. But it is flashing, so it's getting low, so I might just stick this on the Optimate for a day. Now I could leave it like that if I wasn't fussy, but I am fussy. So I want this somewhere nice, so I'm going to pop this, see if I can fit it in the end of that. That's great, that's the finished result. Let's see how it works. So in the case of the Daytona, I have a bezel fitted through the panel. So I've taken the bezel off, so I've just got the raw LED on this one. So it'll fit through the adapter. Cool. So I'll leave that there. So that's my ready reckoner for the Tiger. So anytime I'm passing, I can just see what the battery voltage is. So that's not too bad. That's a solid red. You wouldn't put it on charge for that. Solid red is, oh no, sorry, beg your pardon. That's amber, which is normal battery, charged and in good health. The colours might not come out so well on the video, but basically, unless this starts flashing, 2 or 3 flashes repeating red, the battery is healthy enough. and I needn't worry about it. And don't worry if you never see green there. According to SparkRite, if you see green on your LED monitor while your bike's engine switched off, that's unusual, because that just means it's in a super duper state, which the Daytona was when I just filmed it there, but I'd only just taken that off the Optimate, so the battery was in peak condition. That won't last long. That'll go to amber soon enough. So this thing's sitting at amber. As long as it's not flashing red and it's at amber or green, I'm fine. I can walk past it and know this is fine. I don't need to do anything. Don't forget, it's only the front port that this works on because it's permanently connected to the battery. It won't work if you have it in the rear socket. I know you can get these plugins with an actual readout monitor on them, and it'll tell you the exact voltage. But I wanted to use this as a ready reckoner. If I'm walking past, if it's flashing red, I need to do something. I don't want to have to walk up to it and actually read what the voltage is.